park here in Milwaukee. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the Milwaukee Brewers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Willie Peralta gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, what makes him difficult, the fact that he throws two different types of fastballs. He's got that four-seamer, and then he's got that two-seamer that runs in on the hitter sometimes. Very difficult to attack both.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Neuenhuis racing back. Gone! So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. And the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, I've heard of a quick strike offense, but they don't come any quicker than this. One pitch into the ball game and it's already 1-0.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Braun comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number one. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. EK, any thoughts?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. He always seems to come through in the clutch. Doesn't let the pressure of a big situation get to him. Whether it's the first inning with nobody out or the ninth inning with 2 outs, his approach doesn't change, and that's a big reason why he delivers so often.
Carlos Gonzalez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
And these guys already have one home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Peralta into his motion. Here it is on 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Yeah, Joe has a little bit of a tough strike zone to figure out, guys. It's never too crazy in any one direction, but it's not always as consistent as some people would hope.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. A solo shot here for Carlos Gonzalez as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Boy, that's now 3 extra base hits he's coughed up here in the first inning. And a lot of times that doesn't bode all that well for him sticking around late into a ball game. So he's going to need to turn things around right now, or he might be looking at a real short outing.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Pulled softly out toward right. And that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Well, this is not exactly the most convincing swing you're going to see, but this is a results-oriented game. He manages to take the ball the other way and make his way aboard.
Stepping in now, Ben Paulson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all. Yeah, really no shot at two on a high chopper like that one. They do wind up getting the force at second, but that runner from third is able to just waltz in and score.
Gerardo Parra set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Here comes the first pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
3 runs already home here. And this is lined right back up the middle. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put him away here with 2 strikes. He goes to the fastball, hoping to get out of the inning, but this is hit pretty hard, and now he's got a second man on base to deal with, 2 away.
Nick Hundley will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
And he takes ball 1.
Nothing going right for him early on. It almost looks like he's trying to aim everything, and it's just not happening so far.
That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
A strike, and it's 2-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. He just doesn't seem to have as good command out there in the first inning.
You're right about that. He has not looked comfortable at all so far, and sometimes you see that when you're pitching on the road, but rarely when you're in your own home ballpark.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
That's a good job right there with 2 away, because if nothing else, you get your pitcher to the plate here in this inning so you don't force him to lead off your next inning offensively.
Jorge De La Rosa will stand in now with the bases loaded, 2 away, and a chance to really help himself out.
And at the very least, he's got to focus on getting something in play. He can really help himself out with just a simple single here.
He's set. Here it comes. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Braun is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Rockies are out in front, 3-0. Jorge De La Rosa is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, he's been what you would call a 4th or 5th starter. Got a career ERA of over 4, but he will give you innings, and he is dependable.
Scooter Jeanette.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, Matt, I think you got to keep an eye on the Hebrew Hammer, Ryan Braun. He's one of the best clutch hitters in baseball. If they can get guys on base ahead of him, they'll have a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
Jonathan Lucroy comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Gonzalez moves over, 2 down. And with a quick breather here, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, DJ LeMahieu grew up as a shortstop. He's turned himself into one of the best defensive second basemen in the game. And if you need proof, just watch the constant highlight reel plays and rock-solid fundamentals. He's got a gold glove from 2014. That should tell you everything you need to know.
High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Gonzalez. Still going back. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, the sun is definitely out, and it is a factor, but boy, that's a ball he should have had. You got to shield that sun with your glove, use glasses, flip downs, anything, but you got to catch that baseball.
Here's Chris Carter now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. That one misses. It's 1-1 now to the Milwaukee first baseman.
You've got options here, so you don't need to go after this guy if you don't want to.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
And this is where he
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves one. Still down 3-0. Charlie Blackmon will stand in for the second time now as he'll again get the opportunity to lead off an inning.
Yeah, 9 men came to bat in that first inning, so now they get a chance to reset and start over here in the second.
Peralta gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. A quick out number 1. And with that, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, Ryan Braun has always been known as one of those power hitters, but he's also got a power arm and can cover some ground in that outfield. Very reliable, plays a smart defensive outfield, always an asset in any game.
Hit hard towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And that misses. So after getting 2 outs with 3 pitches, he's gone full to the 3rd hitter here. Good battle here. This will be